growing up, my older sister and I behaved more like savages than we did like sisters. A very common scene at our house would start with us getting into a slap fight, and then I would end up on the floor crying, and then I would get up really slowly and stare her down, and then I would jump on her and put my hands on her throat and try to choke her, and she would have to pin me on the ground until I calmed down. So while that is pretty embarrassing to admit now, it definitely happened quite often back then. And I left our parents wondering if we were ever going to grow up and get along. But thankfully, as the years went by, we learned to tolerate each other, and then we learned to really like each other. And so now, I'm very thankful that I can say that she is one of my greatest friends and one of the strongest influences on my personal life and also on my academic life. So although I think a lot of things are really cool and special about her, there are certain aspects of her that have influenced me more. But her first and biggest accomplishment was that when she was 2 years old and one day she was given a baby sister as a birthday present. And so I always tell her that that was her biggest accomplishment. But in all seriousness, she's always been very smart and bright and really just brilliant. Always focused on school and was top of her class. She ended up finishing third from her class in high school and got academic scholarships and just really was very smart, and I was always very impressed with her. She also was a very talented musician, and I always admired the way that she spent hours practicing and just put on a lot of effort and had a lot of motivation for music. And another thing I admire about her is that she has an incredible sense of humor. Whenever things are hard and I don't really feel like smiling, I know that I can call her and she will no doubt be able to put a smile on my face. And so I've just really always admired her lightheartedness and just her ability to make a bad situation better. And last thing, she's been a great big sister in that everything that she had to experience first, she's helped me with as I came to experience them. So for instance, when I started at Annan, she told me which dorms to be in, you know, which things to avoid, which organizations to join, and what meal plan to get, and things like that. And so really, throughout our whole life, she's really been great at just guiding me and using her experiences to help make mine better. So she does have a lot of really important qualities to her, but the most influential part of her was her decisions with her academic career. So as I've said before, she was very, very smart, and she came to college to be an engineer. A lot of this was because she was really good at math and science, and a lot of it is that our parents stressed to us that we needed to be independent, and so an engineer has a very, very stable salary, and so that just seemed like the logical thing for her to do, was to use her math and science to be an engineer. But about her junior year, she decided that she needed to do something that was more meaningful, and she changed her major to sociology so that she could use it to help other people. And it wasn't a really easy decision for her. It was really hard, but she remained very confident and very graceful with it. And when people would criticize her decision, she would just say, "But this is what's right for me," and she just stuck with it. And I very much admired that. And also, it just paved the way for me to be able to make my decisions, and because of her experience and her courage. So because I admire her, it is very important to me to honor her by making decisions that she would be proud of. So in all decisions that I make, big decisions that I make, she's one of the first people that I call and talk to about it. Because I do admire her and strive to be like her, I trust her opinion on just about everything, and know that she'll have great advice no matter the situation. She's also, I've learned to prioritize my faith and family and wellness over career success, and I would not have necessarily prioritized that without my sister's example. And another way that I honor her is by remembering that we do have very different lives and very different stories. So although I respect her and admire her, I don't want to be her, and I want her to have her own independent life, and I want to be my own independent person, but I want to be that in a way that that she is proud of. So overall, my sister has had a very great impact on me and still continues to have a very great impact on my life. I actually wish that I had $1 for the amount of times that people have told me that I look exactly like or act exactly like my sister. For a very long period of time, I hated that, and I would have been very angry if someone told me that. But now I view them as compliment, and I hope that my personal life and my academic career will be just a small reflection of hers.